Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Last week we pulled on the elephant of production, adding some more new A-teamers to tug together. And if your back's a little sore, well, that's proof you showed up and you pulled and you did the thing. But let's remember, it's not just about brute force. It's about flexing our way through frustration. It's about those in attendance remembering what Guy said in the powwow last week, right? Sometimes we just gotta take a few seconds before doing the pull. Sure, it takes will, but it also takes wit. Grit and grin, right? Brawn and brains? Yes. And the gold is in the foresight. TAC, anyone? Think ahead, communicate, right? And it also takes a little Tao. That's Tao, I guess some people say, together as one, right? We have that as one of our acronyms. And yes, it's also the ancient Chinese secret kind, where less can be more, as in pulling smarter, like with flow, right? With a heave-ho harmony of sorts. And guess what fuels brilliant innovations the most? Not vacations, though they can provide rest and refocus. Not podcasts, though they can provide inspiration and fresh ideas. Not TGIMs like this, though they can help us synergize and focus on collaborating on one thing each week. And it's not even snacks, right? Sorry, but we can still have those donuts from time to time, right? But are you ready? What does it the most? It's the syndrome from ACHD. ACHD, that's adversity, challenges, hardship, and discomfort. Yeah. I don't think it's a real diagnosis, but unless you ask someone with a Monday morning deadline and a flat tire on the way in, right? But we all get ACHD at one time or another. And typically when we try to float through things, bang. But let's face it, most of us don't invent fire unless our butts are cold, right? Or our bottoms, as my granddaughter Sophie would remind me. So, if you're feeling stretched or stressed or just plain stuck, that actually can be good from time to time. It means we're ripe for insight because the straw that can break a camel's back might just be coming, aka the momentum vortex, right? And here's a pro tip though. If you miss the subtle one, the next one might come wrapped in a 2x4 with your name on it. Ask me how I know. I've got scars to prove it. So, this week's TGIM challenge to bring us together, instead of pushing or pulling blindly and violently through to get this elephant to move, let's pause and breathe and maybe listen ever so briefly. Like, is there a new way to lift the load? Or is there a workaround, a wise word, a creative twist? But then, yes, pull. Pull with purpose, with rhythm, with receptivity, and synergy, right? And when you hear that whisper of innovation, let's not ignore it either, because the sooner we heed that nudge, the less likely we'll be face down in the mud under some stubborn elephant again. There's a great Japanese proverb that says, the bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. Think about that one. And an even greater Canadian one that says, he who passes the puck may score fewer goals, but his team generally wins more games. Get the hint? Pass the puck. Let's go full tilt hockey mode. Yes, feel the flow and win as a team because we are miracle makers. So let's be smart. Let's do goodery. Let's have peace. And let's give compassionately, all in a certain way that flows and grows. Because the true miracle isn't always muscling through, though that can help. It's in moving forward together in evolution. What do you say? Can we all bring this up another notch? Right now, right here, and then again tomorrow, and then again the day after that, all week? I believe we can when we choose to. And we must move this elephant along once and for all. I say we got this. Do you? Thank you. Have an awesome week. Cheers and ciao.